What is going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. You're a returning subscriber as always, guys. Welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, I got a video I want to show y'all, a police body cam video. It's short, and I'm going to come back with commentary, but this right here occurred last month in December out there in Mentor, Ohio. Shout out Mentor. And it's about this dude right here. Now, I don't know this guy's name, and they didn't really say his name. But this guy got busted because he was going in the bathroom and taking inappropriate pictures of little boys using the bathroom. Now, I'm going to show you this video, and it goes back to everything I ever told you about how I think these people think and how I feel as though, you know, in my opinion, they resonate age-wise, mentally, by the victims that they choose. I want you to listen to this guy's responses. Watch how he won't let the cops see his phone. And look how stupid and juvenile he sounds when he talks. This man is like in his late 30s, probably 40s. Disgusting. Take a look.
On December 30th, 2025 in Mentor, Ohio, officers were dispatched to a mall after a boy reported that a man had appeared to be acting suspiciously in a public restroom.
How's it going? How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. So, hey, you're not going to delete anything.
No.
Stop. Give me your phone. What's going on?
Nothing.
Are you trying to delete something?
No, I'm heading on my way out.
You're on your way out?
Can I record this?
I'm getting it recorded right now. What I'm telling you is, I have reasonable suspicion you're trying to delete something right now. You went to put your phone away and you're trying to put it away. Do you have an ID on you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can give you my name. It's not a traffic stop, so I just legally have to give you my name, right?
Correct. You're absolutely correct. It would be, it'd be easy for me to find you in the system if I have your ID.
That's fine. I just want to get clear on
How about this? I'll just set your phone over here. We'll come over here. We'll talk. I'm just
what it's about?
Yeah. I'm going to ID you, okay?
Yeah.
Six base. I'm talking to him now. Tom Lincoln. We had a call that you were standing outside the bathroom with your camera open, and following young men into the bathroom and recording them. Is that true?
I've had a bit of a cold.
Okay.
And it may be true. A little bit, yeah.
It's a little true? Okay. So were you trying to delete stuff just now from your phone? Because you went to put your phone away and then you took it back out, realizing that you should probably delete stuff. That sounds about right?
Well, one, it's a police interaction, so I can have my phone out, but...
You can, but you see how...
Yeah. Do you mind if we, talk not in the...
Sure.
That's, you can take, yeah.
Where do you want to go?
The entrance is fine. I'm not going to, because an accident, it's, not in the middle of the food court, it's just...
Yeah, where do you want to go?
How about, sort of like that?
Six base, I have eyes on the
straight the other
collar
side.
as well. Yeah, you go over there. Let's go over there. You have any weapons on you?
No.
Okay. Let's go over
You
here.
can pat, my coat, I got gloves and coat.
I'll pat you down. We're over here. Got it. We're gonna go over here.
Yeah, I'm
gonna pat you down for weapons, okay?
Yeah, no problem.
All right, go ahead and put your hands behind your back. For 1 second. Put your hands behind your back. The cop's right there in the blue sweater.
Here, come over here. We'll talk. All right. So tell me what you saw.
All right. So we got here about 12:20, 12:30. I got my oldest right there and my youngest.
Right.
We went in the restroom. He bolted in behind my youngest.
Was he sitting
He's been hanging out right over there by the entrance.
All right.
And okay. I work in the DD field, so I was like, what's going on? So my oldest is across, in that divide there. He's using the urinal. I walk around the corner. He's got his phone with his little dinger there, and he's 45, at my kid.
So when you look at his phone, you can clearly see...
It looked like there was a camera app when he was walking out. I didn't see any picture, but it looked like he had a camera app.
It looked like it, or did he...
it appeared. I was close enough, but you don't stand at a urinal like this, especially right next to a child. Okay, so all right, maybe that's a one-off.
I'm trying to think. Is there a partition?
No.
So he's at the urinal with the phone
on the right
and
side.
your son is next.
He's
to
at
him.
the second from the right. Okay,
and then you saw.
He bolted out. Just awkward behavior.
But like when you walked in, you saw it.
Yeah,
he just walked away like he wasn't urinating or nothing.
He kind of feigned like he was the first time.
But like he had the phone in his hand.
He's just standing there angled.
Did you do like a fake shake? All right, and then your other son.
We went shopping. I said, okay, whatever. Like I'm uncomfortable with this. So I want to address it, but I'm like, whatever. What can you do?
Right.
So we went shopping a couple places. Came back through. I saw he was still posted there. So I asked my youngest. I go, hey, he couldn't see us because we came from this side.
Right.
So hey, go in the bathroom. Go in the bathroom for me if you would. He's like, give me argument. No, I don't want to. Go try. And sure enough, as soon as he sees me, he bolts up, he's walking in there. My youngest goes into the stall. That's how he pees. He just likes to sit on the stall. He's just aloof in there, like, what am I doing?
So you went in then the second time.
Behind him.
And he's just standing like...
And he followed him in.
But he was just kind of like luring like...
He's just loitering at that point. He saw me, and then he feigned going like, oh. And the whole time you're using the toilet, you're going...
So...
You never unzipped your pants.
Wait. So he's at the urinal.
The second time, yeah.
But he's looking back.
After he saw me.
It was a phone in his hand, too?
Carried a phone in, on his little dongle or whatever.
All right.
Could be nothing, but dude.
Can I get a... Well, you said 2 times he's gone in there.
Oh, well, yeah. He followed
the one. Well, that is very suspicious that your kid's in the stall and he's just walking around, looking around with a phone in his hand. Can I get a statement from you of everything that happened?
Sure.
When you had your phone out, what were you looking to do?
I don't know. I just sometimes have it out a lot. It's definitely a problem.
Okay.
I'm not trying to make people be uncomfortable, and I don't want to be that person for sure. And I'm sorry if that's the situation that happened. That's obviously never anyone's intention.
I got to be direct to you. What's the purpose of recording younger men?
I couldn't even. I couldn't say.
You couldn't explain. Okay. When you recorded the younger kids going into the bathroom, were you actually watching them use the restrooms and the facilities?
No,
so when we look at your phone and we look through it, what's that going to show me?
Probably what you're describing.
Which part?
Of other individuals.
Okay. Is it going to show their
possibly?
Possibly? Okay, gotcha. How old do you think those people are?
I couldn't say.
Okay. Gotcha. Can you open your phone and kind of look through it?
If I refuse,
I'm just asking you. I'm asking you a question.
I'm just asking what happens if I say no.
I'm just asking you a question. It's a simple yes or no.
Okay, why? I just want to understand the steps involved, right?
What's your name?
Josh.
Josh.
Yes.
Can I ran.
I don't know if they got it.
No? They gave me a read back.
Oh, I heard my name over his radio.
Josh.
Yeah.
Will you open your phone and allow me to look through it? Yes or no?
If I say no, what happens?
It's a yes or no question, Josh.
I understand that, but I'd like to understand what is the next steps. I understand for you that it's obviously easier if I say yes.
Okay.
I understand I, of course, have the right to say no, but what I'd like to understand is what happens if I say yes, it's unlocked, you look whatever you're going to do, you see whatever you're going to see.
Okay.
If I say no, what happens next?
Okay. So, Josh, I'm going to read you your Miranda rights, okay?
Okay.
So you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to have an attorney present during any questioning. If you cannot provide an attorney yourself, one will provide it for you. Do you understand your rights?
Yes.
Okay. Are you willing to speak to me?
Yes.
Okay.
And then when you saw the phone, though, you saw the camera app open.
I did.
And he was standing. So he was standing like this.
Oh, I saw the camera app when he was walking out, and it was looking like he was following the tiles. I didn't see him.
But he was standing next to your son as your son was.
Stand at the
Right. But as your son was actively
urinating. The first thing, yes.
and then you went in there just to see your son because he walked in there,
I
right?
always follow my children.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, let me get a statement from you real quick, and then let me go talk to them and see what they got going on. And I got my boss coming here. How many other kids came? Do you think went in the bathroom?
There was another 2. They were teenage, two young adult.
But every time he went in,
Yeah, he came back in to check if I was still in there with him, and I blew my nose all of a sudden.
Wait. So while he was still in the urinal, you walked out
when he was in the stall, my youngest.
Right.
Yeah, the first time
you walked out and then went back just to see what he would do.
No, I stayed in there. He left, and then he came back in again.
All right. So let me just
up by the bathroom.
All right. So first time your son goes in, he's next to him, phone at an angle, app on. You go through, so then you tell your other son go in there. He goes in the stall. He's just loitering like he's peeing again.
And then he
but the
saw
phone's
me
in
and
his
he went
hand.
to the urinal.
Oh, he saw you.
Yeah,
then,
he was just sitting around.
So then,
always in the stall. I don't know.
When did he fake like he was blowing his nose?
He came back in after my son had not come out of the stall because he was just sitting at the urinal for, a minute, doing the backwards check. And then he left. And then he still wasn't done trying going to the bathroom in the stall.
But you never unzipped it. You didn't.
No,
you never. You just stood at the urinal.
Obviously, people don't flush all the time. It just, again, I work in social services. I'm a case manager.
Right.
And I'm not saying it's anything.
That's definitely weird. Did he say anything to your son?
I didn't notice. No.
Did you ask your son if he?
I was just around the corner, but the gentleman in the blue coat, when he was in the restroom, did he say anything to you while you were peeing?
No.
No? Did anything seem off to you?
Nope.
Did you see his phone or anything in his hand?
Nope.
No?
Nothing. But then again, I was only paying attention.
So I wasn't
attention.
Well, that's what, people usually do.
Yeah.
Cool. Did he admit to it? All right. Easy enough. He got his phone?
We got his phone.
All right.
He admitted to it. Said it was his personal pleasure.
All right.
Good job on your part.
The suspect was taken into custody and charged with felonious voyeurism in connection with the incident. The case remains open as the investigation continues.
All right, guys, you seen it. Motherfucker in the mall doing crazy shit. Police run up on him. He tried to erase the stuff off his phone just like a little ass kid caught up doing something he ain't supposed to do. I gotta say this real quick. Shout out to that father, man. He did something a lot of us as men wouldn't have did. He had reserve. So I know a lot of dudes, myself included, that would have fucked that dude up. You can't play with people's kids. He said the father said he went in the bathroom. The little boy was using a urinal. It ain't no divider or anything. He goes on a 45-degree angle with his phone looking at the little boy use the bathroom. What the fuck is wrong with you? Then what did I tell you? They act like little kids themselves when the spotlight's on them and they gotta be held accountable for their actions and they gotta talk and act and explain themselves. Always something stupid. He's standing there. Can you open your phone? If I refuse? I wish cops could talk freely. Or I wish it was good cop, bad cop, because I'd have loved to have been bad cop in that situation. I'm dead serious. Like, you don't open your phone, sir, you'll get the Celine Dion. I start, like, moving my shit around. Could you explain the process? What is the Celine Dion? Oh, surely. I can explain it to you right now. Right across your fucking face. Because you know better. You know better. I'm going to tell you another thing, too, that made me mad about this whole situation, right? The dad said he sent the other little kid in there because he wanted to make sure he wasn't just tripping. Sent that little boy, and the little boy like, oh, I gotta go. He said, just go in there and act like you gotta go to the bathroom. He said, as soon as the little boy jump up, he immediately grabbed his phone and start going back into that mode. It's like they be driven by an urge that they don't even know how to be conspicuous and conspicuous about doing it. Just driven. I'm gonna tell you something. We don't know where them this is why I said to fuck dude up. We don't know where them pictures would have ended up at. They could have ended up on the dark web or whatever. But he was down for that. You know what I'm saying? I'm more than sure, like he said, if I go in your phone, the cop said, if I go in your phone, will I find pictures of little kids' dicks? Possibly. This stupid stuff. Jail does not fix that. Confinement doesn't fix that. It's something internally inside this motherfucker that no matter how much time you ever gave him in prison, he will like what he like and want what he want. And it's always the motherfuckers that's the weirdest looking dudes that look like if you saw them in the picture and somebody said they did this crime, committed a certain crime, you could say, looking at him, I wouldn't put it past him. Exhibit A right there. Right there, this guy should be ashamed of himself, but he can't. He's shameless. You need to be showing the flowers. Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. There are people all around you that don't mean you no good. And there's some people that are just controlled by their own sick sexual inhibitions where they can't even just rationale whether what they're doing right is appropriate. Obviously, something got to be wrong with him. I think something's he's a little off. You can see it. But that's still not no excuse. Because I'm more than sure when he was younger, he did something crazy and they told him not to do it. And it turned into what he's doing now. You know another thing I was thinking about before I get out of here? Could you imagine being his father and he gets locked up and you get that call? Think about that. You and your wife are sitting at the house. The phone rings. You hear the guy say, hello? Yeah, this is the Mentor, Ohio Police Department. We got your son here, such and such. What? You put it on speakerphone. Yes, I can hear you, sir. Yeah, this is Detective such and such with Mentor, Ohio Police. We got a little problem with your son, such and such. What's going on? Well, sir, I don't know how to explain this to you, but I'm just going to spit it out. Your son was caught in the mall with his cell phone out in the men's restroom, public restroom at that, sir, taking pictures of little kids' dicks. I'd hang the phone up. And as soon as he called from jail, when you get out, I don't want to see you. You will not come here. All your stuff will be at a neutral location where you can come pick it up. Don't come over here to talk to your mother. If you call my house, I will beat your ass. You are done. We cannot talk or nothing. You're disowned. And I'd get him out of there. That's embarrassing. That's embarrassing. A lot of people have children that are strange. But I mean, this type of shit right here, ain't no getting past that, man.